this the end of an open door? Honorable judges, teachers, friends, and fellow humans. Enough has been said on the absurd idea of keeping minors at par with adults when it comes to inflicting punishment. Same crime, same punishment, whatever the age. Whatever? What a preposterous notion, and what an irresponsible comment. I believe the august gathering realizes that it's not exemption from punishment per se that I support, but its modification for the minors. And I am sure everybody here believes that punitive action needs to be therapeutic rather than coercive, right? After all, it is rectification we are looking for, not retribution. Friends, a child does not turn into an adult when he drives a getaway car, breaks into a house, or picks a pocket. Nor does a brainwashed naive jihadi when he pulls a trigger. They are still teens, careening through their biologically determined peaks of impulsiveness, risk-taking, and submission to peer pressure. Research shows that more often than not, these delinquents have themselves been victims of neglect, poverty, sexual abuse, deprivation, lack of love, social ostracization, to name a few. The kids who are hurt take those lessons out into the world, and we try to make amends by inflicting more hurt? How humane is that, I ask? Contrary to what my opponents believe, induced compliance does not solve the problem, rather intensifies it. It is atrocious to hold kids to adult standards when we do not allow our kids to marry, drive, or use franchise. Isn't it unreasonable to subject them to similar punishment? Punishment should involve deprivation, not vindication. In India, we uphold the dictum, equality before law, which says same crime, same punishment under similar circumstances. And honorable judges, the circumstances are not similar for juveniles. Most of the juveniles commit offences in groups and under the influence of adults. Their felonies are episodic, provoked, unplanned, and attention-seeking, rather than those of the grown-up criminals who are well aware of the repercussions. How can we even think of treating these partners in crime on an equal footing? There is one and only one thing in modern society more hideous than crime: repressive justice. Except for heinous crimes and exceptional situations, juveniles definitely deserve our compassion and concern. Punishment should not be savage. It should be given as a corrective measure to change the offender's behavior. Incarceration of young prisoners in the hostile prison environment is pernicious. If rehabilitation and reformation is our goal, then prison is definitely not the answer. Community payback, required hours of social service, education, vocational training, and counseling work better. We cannot turn 14-year-olds into throwaways, can we? We cannot just write them off. Don't you think they deserve a second chance? My opponents have been ranting about the juvenile rapist in the dreadful Nirbhaya case. Absolutely inexcusable, I say. But what do you expect when the parents leave a minor to learn his life lessons from a pack of adult perverts? It is high time we reflect, reminisce, and alter our casual and callous attitude towards something which demands a more holistic approach. Perhaps we need to take a step back from our self-imposed pedestals of self-righteousness and stop being impulsively judgmental. So, prudent people, pause and ponder before you pronounce a penalty.